Hello?
Willie.
This is Willie.
Hey, it's Jason with Patios For Patriots. Hey, so we've had a lot of discussions about your dad and stuff, and we have decided that we want to honor him with the patio.
That is fantastic.
We're going to do it for him. Everybody's really excited about it, and we can't wait to jump in on it.
That would be fantastic.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. I'm more excited than you can believe because my dad just went in for blood work. And I won't tell him, of course, but that would make his day and it'd make his year.
Awesome.
We're here at the Simmons project. We're just getting started today, Patios for Patriots. I'm excited about this job. There was a lot of good stuff going to go along here. This whole backyard is going to get a complete transformation. There's a lot of overgrown vegetation and stuff that we're going to get rid of and make this a nice, usable space for Mr. Simmons.
The stamped concrete that we're going to be using on this project is a 36-inch ashlar cut slate pattern, and we're going to be using Dolphin color hardener on it to give it a nice light gray color. We're going to use a dark gray on top of that to antique it with. We're going to do a different color border around the outside perimeter that's going to be dark gray, and then we're going to use that same color on the cobblestone circle to make it a focal point for the table. The table is going to have an umbrella on it. Since we cut down a lot of their vegetation there, this will help with their shade. We're also going to put some landscape stone in. We like doing that on these projects because it's very low maintenance and no grass and stuff grows between them. Probably one of the biggest problems with this area was the steps. They weren't even usable for Mr. Simmons, so we're going to make 6-inch risers, give him a platform at the top so he can get in and out easy, and a nice handrail. The last thing we're going to do is give him some plants and some flowers to add some color, and it should be cool.
My dad was a good person and he didn't complain. Only time I ever heard my dad complain, he said one day they had him shovel snow for 12 hours. That's the only time I ever heard my dad complain. He was always a happy puppy. He worked at the church, whatever he did good, and he enjoyed it. He was, I don't know, some people have a mean temperament. My dad doesn't have that.
One of the amazing things about James is he takes care of his wife that has Alzheimer's and dementia real bad. And it would have been so easy for that family to decide to put her in a home. But James is still, at 93 years old, her main caregiver. He wakes up with her in the middle of the night when she's up. He stays with her in the house all day long and still takes care of her even at his age.
I moved back in with the idea I was going to be helping them. And it seems like Dad is kind of helping me a little more in some aspects of it. If there's anything that happens during the day, he takes care of it all. And he's up some of the nights. Sometimes I come down the stairs at night just to check on him, and he's talking with my mom. He makes sure he calms her down, gets her back in bed.
James did an amazing job raising his 3 sons. They are all successful. They're hard workers. They're super, friendly. You meet them one time and you feel like you've known them your whole life. And through the Patios for Patriots process, I learned that those 3 boys were adopted.
I didn't even know he wasn't my real dad until like high school. It didn't even faze me that he wasn't my real dad. So because he's the one who raised me, he's the one that I always knew.
My dad couldn't help us. We were just so adorable. He had to take us in.
He was drafted in the United States during a time period where it was still segregated, in America, and he went and put his life on the line willingly for our country, and the same country at that time that didn't even allow him to use the same bathrooms as his other fellow Americans. So that really said something to me.
James Simmons, born 1923, Whiteville, North Carolina. I was drafted in 1943 on the Easter Monday when I was inducted. And they wanted to put me in a submarine outfit because I was always small. And I told them no. I said I'd rather be on land. I said because I can't swim that well and I can't drink all that water. I took my basic training in Mississippi, at Camp McCain, Mississippi. And they didn't want the inductees to mingle with the staff in our own company. Supposed to be segregating with them or communicating with them. I got along with everybody because I wasn't afraid to talk or be friendly with everybody, because I can't say if I ever hated anyone, and they treated me like I was one of them, black or white. On my 19th birthday, they boarded me on a ship out of New York, headed to England. We was out 3 days and had to turn back because the tide was so bad. But we landed in England and we went into Omaha Beach, across the channel, 21 days after D-Day. And we landed and bodies were stacked up that high all the way across the beach as far as we could see. Just piled up like cordwood. The sky was covered with planes. We couldn't see the sky, just like that, as far as you could see. We went in right up the hill under the commands of General Patton. He used to come into our camp to eat, and we followed right up behind him because we was in Quartermaster Supply, and we supplied the Red Ball Express. Well, we was right in the midst of it.
Willie told me about it, and I'm like, okay, just find out the details. And he says, we're gonna nominate him and stuff like that, and he got all the information to you guys. And he says, well, Dad, they're gonna do his yard. I've been kind of seeing the process go along. I'm like, it's kind of like those, I'm an HGTV junkie. So it's one of those things where the people expect that they're gonna do a good job, but when they actually see what they've done, they're like, I never expected this.
I can imagine what it is. That's all I can do, but I'm just satisfied that the kids brought me away so I can see, because they wanted me to have a surprise.
Mr. Simmons,
Yes.
I just want to thank you so much for your service, and it's been an honor to get to talk to you. I've never had the experience of talking to a World War II veteran, and that was something that I really enjoyed talking with you yesterday, and it's been a great honor to do this project for you and your wife. And I just wanted to tell you also, you have a wonderful family. If you guys are ready, why don't we take a walk and see, you guys can see your new patio, new area.
Already.
Well, what do you think?
Beautiful. I love it.
Isn't this crazy? Looks a little different, doesn't it?
Oh, lots
than when you
different.
left.
Yeah.
I know these steps over here were kind of a little bit unusable when we first came here, so we were able to get a platform there and give you a handrail to get up there.
Yeah.
Now show everybody how you can walk up that.
I went to the Facebook page and I seen other people having it done. And I said, he'd be a great candidate. Man's a humanitarian. Great person, great neighbor, known him for 28 years. Can't ask for anybody any better. Just last winter, he would come to shovel my snow. If I didn't get to it yet, he'll come out and shovel. And I said, you don't have to do that. He said, well, that's what good neighbors are for. And he is.
It's kind of amazing that there's people out there that think about the veterans, especially the veterans that are like 93, that are still celebrating them and doing special things for them.
I was really surprised because they kept me away from home for 4 days so I wouldn't give any indication of what was going on. And I'm highly pleased at what's been done here. So it knows that somebody cares.
Thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the people that helped out on this project. When I started Patios for Patriots over 1.5 years ago, I thought the hard part was going to be finding contractors to do the work, but kind of just the opposite's happened. We have plenty of contractors that do the work, but we need nominees. So if you know somebody that owns their own home, has served in an overseas conflict, and you think they're deserving of a patio, all you have to do is fill out a nomination form, and who knows, they might be the next one to be selected. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.